he's cranky, he's not eating, but he wants to play with his toys, but he's sleepy. But the sleep becomes so overpowering that eventually the toys and the fear that some other child will take the toys, all that goes away, isn't it? And eventually he falls asleep. So till the last moment, our mind is also like this. It will try to keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on. You have to just keep shifting its attention with love, compassion, sometimes whatever works for you. Keep shifting it towards the self. When it will happen? Whenever it is the right time. But that is the only exercise that you can do. And in this way, the knowledge and dispassion both are mutually complementary, and this is what the wise say, that where there is knowledge there is dispassion, and where there is dispassion there is knowledge. The more you become convinced of who you are, the more you are detached to the world, and the more you are detached to the world, more continuous attention is available for contemplating on who you essentially are. So it's a self-feeding cycle, these both. Therefore, Vedantai Shravanam Kuryat, Vedantai Shravanam Kuryat, Mananam Chopapattibihi, Mananam Chopapattibihi, Yogenabhyasanam Nityam, Yogenabhyasanam Nityam, Tato darshanamaatmanaha, Tato darshanamaatmanaha. One should receive Upanishadic instructions from a guru, then reflect upon it by the process of logic, and then practice meditation by the proper method. Through sincere practice of these procedures, one will ultimately realize the self. If the scriptures could be studied on your own, it would have been written, please study the scriptures on your own and then realize the self. In none of our scriptures it is written that you should study the scriptures on your own. Why? Are you incapable? Don't underestimate, Swamiji. We are not only capable, but we are so capable that we understand exactly the opposite of what is written. That is the problem. That what is the right purport of the sentence that is given there. Now, the previous verse, you can take this book and read what is given there. But can you put it the way it was? If you take the verse that was given there, Abhayam Sarva, fearlessness, could you think in the line of thought that I took, left alone? You will imagine yourself, what is wrong to? You will go in a different direction. But for last 45 minutes, you have been thinking about fearlessness and dispassion and knowledge. For 45 minutes we are thinking, contemplating on that. Have you spent 45 minutes thinking about one topic on your own for such a long time? Don't answer. Other will come to know. Just answer your. Have you thought? And you were awake. You were not sleeping. You were all awake, intensely involved in the contemplation that was taking place. Isn't it? This is the importance of studying under a teacher. Until that moment where the inner teacher wakes up and you are in the presence of that inner teacher 24/7. And then automatically you will stop. You may come, you may not come, it does not matter then. But the teacher's purpose of teaching is only this, that inner teacher awakens. The inner witnessing starts. That inner witness is the teacher. That inner teacher, and that inner teacher speaks to you. And that many of you must have experienced. But it has to speak to you 24 by 7. And what is the statement that he is saying? What should he be saying? Or what will he be saying? If that teacher is saying, don't do this, don't do that, array, this fellow has a red aura today. Or this fellow has a white aura today. Oh, this fellow has a golden aura. Oh, I can heal this person. Oh, I think I can read his person's mind, what this person is thinking. If this type of messages are coming from the inner teacher, then you still need the outer teacher to correct that inner teaching. It's not wrong, but it is taking you in the wrong direction. It is taking you out into the world, and somewhere along the line you will lose the whole thing. Till a point comes when the inner teacher, the inner witnessing, starts speaking to you that I am the truth. I need to come back to myself. Who am I? This has to happen. You cannot bring it about. Till this happens, till then, continue studying the scriptures under a teacher. Now, what I have just said is not written in any book, but it's a personal experience. Nowhere in this book you will find that written. Nowhere in other book also you will find it written. Maybe it is somewhere written, but I have not read it. But you have to come to that point. And that's why I keep teaching. And that's why I say one day if it stops, it stops. It's a continuous reminder to myself. That's what I am doing in a satsang. A loud contemplation. If you are not there, I cannot speak to myself for such a long time. My mind doesn't want to speak till 12 o'clock in the morning. See the difference. Then what happens in this process of teaching and listening? I am reinforcing the thoughts of the self and the qualifications and all those attributes thereof. Who am I? And you are also reinforcing in your mind who you are. So we are both helping each other. So our attention is going towards what we essentially are, and it is being weaned away from what we are not. Isn't it? So one should receive Upanishadic instructions. What are these Upanishads? Upanishads are those scriptures, those parts of the Vedas where the truth is directly mentioned. When it is directly mentioned, it does not mean that the truth is showed, this is the truth. No, it is only indicated. Words can never take you to the truth. But words can, when I use a, you like that. When I say Teresa, she recognizes, So when you call the truth by the name Teresa, that truth feels, why he is calling me Teresa? I am infinite, why he is calling me Teresa? So he cringes, or the truth cringes. Then I call the truth Stanton, then I call the truth Radha. He says, yeah, Radha is good name, but Stanton is good name, Thyagaraja is also good name.